And we are very pleased to have with us Mr. Giorgianni. He is the founder and CEO of INNOVA, a startup that does deal with digital transformation, innovative technologies. He's an innovation manager, a strategies advisor, a business development, as well as a business coach. We welcome today, Mr. Giorgianni. Welcome.
Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm very really happy to be here with you, and I hope there will be many opportunities to work together.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we sure will do great. Tell me a little bit more. You started as a ITC engineer. Is that correct?
Yes, I graduated in computer science at Messina University. I have also a master in communication, marketing, and management, and just another one in aeroplanning. I'm a member of the Order of ICT Engineer, and I have a lot of experience in international business world because I have worked in a lot of countries around the world.
So what is very interesting for us is that you do so many different things, okay? You're very active in different fields, but you started from like a small city in the south of Italy. How did that, start? How did you begin? Because people are always trying to do business and develop new careers, but you did it. And you're quite, famous by now. I know you've been also a guest of Forbes. So you are making, a little history for the place you're coming from. How did that start? How did that, how do you became so international?
Yes, I think in my personal and professional life, innovation was market and all my life is marketed by an episode. Very hard for me. In 1988, at the age of only 12 years old, I lost my father. I lost my father in the same day that he gave me my first personal computer. This episode marked both my personal and professional life. From that moment, I have always wanted to emerge, to become an international character. It's true that starting in and emerging from a small country in South Italy is very hard. I'm proud because I was born in one of the most beautiful places in the world, but also difficult from a working point of view. In my life, I have spent a lot of money in traveling and training. I think they are the base of my personal and professional life. And I strongly suggest to everyone to do the same, because traveling and training open your mind and make you able to face any challenge.
Very good. It's fascinating. Can you tell us a little bit of INNOVA? You have, even the word INNOVA means, innovation. How did that, came to you, and what is INNOVA doing?
Yes, INNOVA is an innovative Italian startup born just in 2017 with the aim of developing and empowering products and services based in VR, AR, 360 degrees immersive video, IoT technologies, and digital transformation support. INNOVA, I think, present its customer to the great opportunities that the digital transformation can offer them. INNOVA help them developing the best strategy to implement the necessary changes in our era of globalization. And I think that surely INNOVA I think for me is the best company that I have, because allow me to express myself as innovator.
Okay, and can you tell us a little bit of in specific? You know, I know you're doing something very interesting that has given you also, you know, very, very much popularity around the world. I know you were in Dubai last year. Is that correct?
Yes, yes. I was in GITEX Global in Dubai last years, and we just arrived at the second from 4,000 about startup over the world for with one grit, I think, and disruptive, innovative project, WaterCHEC. WaterCHEC is about this project. We digitalize the complex of water network of the city. And on January, I was in CES of Las Vegas. It's another big expo. I presented our latest project, CheckMED. CheckMED is a complete telemedicine solution that allow you to check the state of health of the person that have especially designed IoT.
Okay. One more technical question. How do you regard blockchain, and does blockchain have any meaning or any part in your work?
Yes, I think there are many characteristics that show the importance of these technologies, especially in healthcare world. The blockchain, for example, is decentralized, encrypted. It has immutable health data, and the transmission of information is surely and avoiding of manipulation. Few simple features that could revolutionize healthcare. I think that the blockchain is the future of healthcare, but other sector. At the moment, I think the blockchain project has not a lot in Italy and in over the world. But for example, for digital health is one of the best point where we can use these technologies, and we can make a difference in terms of protection, secure sharing of information, and naturally cybersecurity.
Yeah, it's very interesting, because what we've seen in the last 2-3 years is the number of attacks on healthcare digital services has multiplied. They have multiplied the attacks on hospitals, and so it's interesting, you know, how blockchain will come in on board, and it's interesting for us to see that, you know, somebody that's doing innovation like you, it's taking, you know, blockchain in consideration. So is it part of your projects right now, or you're more focusing on different other things?
Yes, is on focus in my project in WaterCHEC and CheckMED. In WaterCHEC, we would like certificate all maintenance system, and for the telemedicine, I think is the heart of the project. In particular, for the pandemic situation, the telemedicine have an acceleration in the use of telemedicine, and I think the use of the blockchain is very, very important.
Very, very good. So you work only on the let's say on the programming side, or you also working on the hardware? Is it something that your company does, or, you know, or are you just working on the ideas, and then, you know, somebody else does the hardware work?
No, we work in the hardware work and the software world. For example, for our telemedicine solution, CheckMED, I designed an IoT devices, and I made in China all electronic part made in China. And now we have a complete telemedicine solution with hardware and software together.
So you combine, let's say, you combine the hardware and the software that you have created.
Yes, yes. I think the best way, because when you use other device, you can use other device, and you need to say the project open or the other device. But it's very, very important you have your device, because if other company change, you need to change. But your device is your device. It's very important, I think.
So one last question. In this uncertain world, what is your advice to a new entrepreneur, to somebody that wants to come on board and have a new or, what would you like to say to people that want to follow your steps?
Yes, I think dream, believe, and realize. This is my creed in my personal and professional life.
Okay, well, thank you very much for being with us. And
you're welcome.
We wish you all the good luck, and we're looking forward to see you at the next Dubai exposition show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.